So what is good guys, Adnan here, and this is a super stable build of Android Pie for the Bacon, and we're here to see if it is any good. First thing that I would like to acknowledge is the uncertainty of the battery life on a hardware from 3 years ago. So take whatever I compliment or bash about the battery in any of my ROM videos from here on with a grain of salt. It's good for this build, averaging me about 3 hours of screen on time with a custom kernel, and charging times are decent as well. Nothing fantastic like the old times, but definitely not unusable. Now let's switch to what comes with this package, and there's really a lot. First off, everything works flawlessly, and this is definitely daily driver material. Maybe the camera app isn't as snappy as it once was, but then again, the camera has always been a skeptical thing for me to review in custom ROM. This time's no different. Gestures work, and really well that too, and I've completely gotten used to these by the way, and I think it would be hard for me to switch back to the native navigation. With Pi, this ROM also comes with the new animations, and while they're not 60 FPS smooth, you'll most certainly appreciate the little notification styles, app opening and closing animation, and just as a whole, Android Pie feels more intuitive to use, with these new gestures being the cherry on top of the cake. A half-baked cake, because performance with this ROM has been a mixed bag. While apps like WhatsApp and Spotify are quick to launch and incredibly responsive, a few like Snapchat and Twitter take their own time to load up and simply aren't as lag-free as I would like them to be. However, there were zero to none forced closes or freezes with my time using this ROM, and that's great news. A few other Pi specific features that come with this ROM is the new digital Wellbeing app, and it works like it should, and interestingly dig the new wind down mode myself. This ROM also comes with its own set of unique options that I feel a lot of users will appreciate and enjoy. It's been a legacy from the very beginning, and you still have the OnePlus off-screen gestures, and it's always a welcome addition. You also have a slightly new way to customize the theme. It still isn't a system-wide dark mode that many would like, but there's a lot of accent colors to choose from, and honestly this makes the UI so much more appealing to use. Finally, you also get the ambient display, and alongside you have an always on option which displays the time and the battery, but this is an LCD panel, and like the name suggests, always on is going to take a huge hit on battery, so I advise you to leave it turned off anyway. One big factor that I don't like about this ROM is the default launcher it comes with. You don't have the ability to add the Google search bar to the bottom, or remove the one at the top, or even access the Google Now feed to the left, at least not out of the box. You can resolve this issue by sideloading any other launcher, but if you do so, you lose the gesture navigation since it comes bundled to work with the native launcher out of the box, and that's a big bummer. This is the first release, and this build has me impressed so far. Not only do you get all the boastful features of Android Pie on your device, but you get them with style. The performance is definitely good enough for an everyday use scenario, and the only thing that bothers me is the battery life, since everyone's battery is probably going to behave differently after 3 years of owning this very smartphone. Honestly, to me, it's great news to see this phone still being supported by the awesome developers, and I hope to bring you guys with more such interesting ROMs for this device, so stay tuned. That's been it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.